Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Future Wheels. Today we're diving deep into the 2026 Skoda Fabia, a compact hatchback that seeks to punch above its weight in design, tech, performance, and value. Over the next few minutes, we'll take you through its exterior, front, side, back, interior, how it performs, and of course pricing, and by the end, I'll tell you whether it lives up to the hype. Let's roll. When you first see the 2026 Fabia, it's clear Skoda has sharpened the styling. Up front, the grille is wider and more commanding than before, with a sleek mesh pattern and an integrated Skoda badge sitting assertively between redesigned LED headlights. The headlights are slimmer, more angular, giving the car a sharper, more aggressive presence. Daytime running lights wrap subtly around the edges, and the lower bumper features a broad air intake and contrasting trim to add visual weight. There's also a subtle hint of aerodynamic sculpting in the front fascia, small wings or slats that help manage airflow. The hood has defined creases that lead your eyes to the windshield, giving a sense of motion even at rest. Moving along the side, the silhouette is compact but athletic. The wheel arches are gently flared, and the line running from front fender through the door handles to the rear gives it a dynamic sweep. The window graphic is clean, with a slightly rising belt line toward the rear to give a sporty taper. Chrome or gloss black trim around the windows, depending on trim, adds a premium flavor. The 2026 model offers a selection of alloy wheel designs, from sporty multi-spoke to more refined splits, in sizes likely from 15 to 18 inches, depending on variant. The door mirrors are sleek, with integrated turn signals, and the handles are body-colored and flush within classic proportions. The side skirts have a subtle lower molding, which helps with visual balance and a bit of aerodynamic suppression of turbulence at the wheels. At the back, the design is cleaner and more purposeful than ever. The tailgate is broad, giving good access to the cargo area. The taillights are LED units with crisp light signatures, somewhat angular and coordinating with the front face's lines. They might extend slightly into the tailgate to give a wraparound effect. The Skoda script badge sits centered, and the Fabia name sits just below or on the lower lip depending on market. The rear bumper is contoured with black lower inserts, possibly with faux exhaust cutouts on higher trims, giving a more aggressive, sporty stance. The rear window is well sized, aiding visibility, and there's a roof spoiler for a finishing sporty touch. Now stepping inside, the 2026 Fabia seeks to mix smart practicality with upgraded materials and modern tech. First impressions: it feels more refined than earlier generations. The dashboard layout is clean and logical, with a driver-oriented tilt and minimal clutter. Soft touch materials are likely more generously used across key touch areas at the top dash, armrests, door pads. There are contrast stitching accents on the dashboard and doors in higher trims. The steering wheel is a modern, flat bottom displaying essential driving info, plus a configurable layout. The center stack houses a touchscreen infotainment system, likely 9 to 10 in higher trims, fully supporting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Physical knobs and buttons remain for climate control and quick access, blending convenience and modern minimalism. The air vents are arranged horizontally, integrated neatly into a trim bar that may extend across the dashboard width. Below the infotainment, there's storage for phones, USB ports, USB-C likely, wireless charging in higher trims, and cup holders. Seating is comfortable and supportive, with good bolstering in the front. Upholstery ranges from cloth in base trims to premium leatherette or partial leather in upper trims. Rear seating offers decent legroom and headroom for a car of this size. The windows are generous, helping with a light, airy cabin feel. Storage is a strong point: door pockets, a decent glove box, under-seat trays, and various cubbies. In true Skoda spirit, some simply clever features might make an appearance: hidden storage nets behind seats, hooks in the cargo area, parcel shelf clever mounting, and maybe an organizer tray under the boot floor. Under the hood now onto performance. What moves the 2026 Fabia and how does it drive? While official data is still emerging, the expectation is a range of efficient petrol turbo engines. Entry trims might carry a 1.0-liter 3-cylinder turbo with modest output, whereas higher variants could get a more powerful version or even an optional hybrid. If Skoda pushes electrification, gearboxes will likely include a manual, 5 or 6-speed, for base models, and a dual-clutch automatic for higher trims. The drivetrain is front-wheel drive. In terms of behavior on the road, the new chassis and suspension tuning are expected to deliver an excellent balance between ride comfort and agile handling. Steering is likely electric and precise, with good feedback for city and twisty roads. In urban driving, The Fabia should feel light and nimble, easy to place and maneuver. On highways, it should feel composed, with minimized body roll and stable high-speed behavior. Noise insulation, while better than past models, may still let in some tire or wind noise at higher speeds. A not luxury car, silent, but respectable for its class. Fuel economy is expected to be a strong suit. Entry-level turbo petrol variants should deliver excellent kilometers per liter in mixed driving, aided by cylinder deactivation or efficient combustion tech. Emissions and operating costs should be competitive within the segment. In terms of safety, we can expect a full suite of modern driver assist features: automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, rear cross-traffic alert, parking sensors, perhaps a 360 camera in higher variants, and multiple airbags. The structural integrity should be reinforced compared to previous versions, with high-strength steel elements and better crash performance to meet stricter safety norms. Let's talk pricing. Based on early leaks and market expectations, entry-level petrol models are expected to start around $17,000, or equivalent in local markets. In some regions, for higher-spec versions including more features, tech and possibly hybrid variants, prices may climb significantly. In some markets, the top versions could command a premium. Keep in mind local taxes, import duties, and trim level differences will shift those numbers drastically per country. Given that, the Fabia aims to undercut more premium rivals while offering many of their features. The 2026 Skoda Fabia is a compelling proposition. It takes a compact platform and elevates it as sharper styling, better materials, modern tech, broad practicality, and solid efficiency. It may not match a performance or luxury car in every metric, but for everyday buyers who want a smart, well-rounded, efficient hatchback, this one checks a lot of boxes. If there is a downside, it might be in compromises expected with all compacts: limited rear space for very tall adults, cargo height constraints, and perhaps some noise intrusion at high speeds. Also, if a hybrid or electrified variant is delayed or unavailable in your market, you'll have to settle for the petrol models, which are still good but not groundbreaking. So if you're watching this in your country, check the local variant, trim options, and local pricing. But overall, the 2026 Fabia is a strong entry in its class and worthy of serious consideration for city drivers, small families, or anyone wanting a smart hatchback with a European edge. Thanks for tuning into Car Future Wheels. If you liked this review, hit the thumbs up, share, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss future car reviews. Post a comment below if you want me to do a walk-around or detailed feature video on any specific trim or variant of the 2026 Fabia. Until next time, drive safe and keep your wheels turning.